It's the crack of dawn. For these soldiers, it's almost the end of a very long walk. They've been walking 48 hours, covering over 60 kilometers with almost no sleep and very little rest. That's some 80,000 steps trudging on tarmac to rough terrain. Lugging their field packs and rifle weighing 30 kilograms, this is no walk in the park.
It's been intense and painful.
This is part of their training to strengthen their minds, to push the limits of their physical endurance. It's a test to see if they have what it takes to operate in a highly stressful environment. Blisters, exhaustion, and sleep deprivation are all part of the experience.
Jonas, what went through your mind while you were walking those 2 days?
Halfway through it, you start to feel the fatigue level setting in, and thoughts of giving up just keep nagging your head up. You do it as a team level. If you fall and give up, then the rest of your team will suffer. So that kept you going. Because as training is, you have to train tougher than what you actually expect out in the field.
The Army's Recce Troopers or Scouts are probably the most specialized and highly trained troop formation in any regiment or battalion. They're accomplished navigators and communications experts. Working in small teams and close to enemy lines, their operations are characterized by stealth. Their jobs to provide their headquarters with valuable tactical information about the enemy and even terrain and weather conditions within an area of operation. They shoulder a heavy responsibility. The information they provide can be a pivotal factor between winning or losing a battle.
Knowing that the information that we get back is crucial to an entire brigade's mission. So I think that is what keeps me going, knowing that what I do affects a whole lot of people and the consequences are immense.
As a scout, you are usually first in and last out. And to survive in a highly volatile and challenging environment close to enemy lines, you need to be highly adaptable and resilient. These troopers are put through tough tests to see if they can cut it.
It's a pretty tough vocation, but as you go on to do it, you find out that, well, I mean, if you're given a task, then you just do it to your best of your abilities, and make good of what you're given. Yeah.
To find out what it feels to be a scout, I decided to join them and become part of this elite team for a day, starting off with the ride of my life.
Well, these bikes may not be as cool as your Kawasaki's or your KTM's, but they get the job done. Their hardy 200cc single 4-stroke engines are very, very reliable, and they can take a lot of hard knocks and tumbles.
These Yamaha off-road motorcycles, with its simple engineering, provide critical mile-munching mobility for long-distance missions. After some off-roading, it's time for some serious walk with full gear on.
This bag I'm holding here right now weighs about up to 30 kilograms with personal equipment, about 5 liters of water and some basic communications equipment. It's very heavy. I don't know how these guys can trek for long distances with such weight.
Well, I'll be finding out soon enough. In operations, this 4-man team walks long distances ranging from 8 to 20 kilometers or more.
When we get closer to the objective, we bash. We're supposed to bash. Yeah.
So it's supposed to reduce your distance by bashing?
No, you're supposed to remain more concealed to the enemy by bashing further in the vegetation so they can't see you from the tracker.
So the vegetation kind of conceals you.
Yeah, that's. Okay. And we usually move at night.
And I found out what bashing was the hard way. As a scout, each member of the platoon is expected to think for himself and make sense of the information he collects.
This is
and technology makes it easier for them in collecting valuable data.
I'm holding in my hand the AHHTI, the Advanced Handheld Thermal Imager. You can get black and white images based on the heat frequency of the enemies. These images can be sent back to HQ. The usefulness in this lies in the ability to speed up the process of intelligence collection.
With the sun's razor-sharp heat rays cutting through the foliage, I began to feel exhausted and the field pack was weighing in on me.
The backpack is getting heavier and heavier.
Well, having spent a day with these guys as a trooper, I realized I'm not adequately trained, nor cut out to be one. And I'm glad because what these guys go through is really tough.
Right.
They wouldn't be so close to the tryout.
Okay.
I really admire them for their resilience and endurance. Their can-do attitude and positive mindset are something that I took away from my experience with them.